Alright, I'm making this video. I really don't even want to make it. I'm gonna be completely honest, but that's the theme of the video here. Doing stuff you don't want to do. Uh, really don't want to make the video in the heart of my busy season during quarter four. It is insanely busy. So, yeah, just doing anything outside of just my regular, businesses I have. It's just so much work, but hey, we're here. One big mistake I see people make is they'll try to do this thing for 2 weeks and then they'll stop. They'll never fully commit to anything ever. And the thing is, when you do that, you get to learn what you want, but then after a while, it's you never ever actually get good at a specific thing. And the thing is, I feel like you have to. I'm just gonna do some computer stuff. I think you have to have a balance of both. You can't just oh, I'm gonna do this specific thing, because who knows? Especially now, it's all right, AI can do that in 2 seconds. You're absolutely cooked. The people that went to college to become an artist. Sorry, buddy. You're actually out of a job. There's no way. And I'm to some degree, I'm sure you'll have work, but for the most part, you're probably not gonna have work if you're an artist. Especially now, you can make a logo in half a second with ChatGPT. Just doesn't make any sense. The marketplace adapted. The marketplace changed, and now that's not really seen as valuable anymore. So you have to be flexible, but you also have to get really good at something that probably nobody else wants to do, but for whatever reason, you kind of want to do. And I really like buying and selling stuff, marketing, but a lot of the time I do not want to do it at all. I don't want to do it whatsoever. No desire, but I have to do it anyway, because what else am I going to do? You got to make money. You got to be, basically a part of the society to some extent. Unless you're one of those off the grid people. But even those people, a lot of those people got tons of money. I watched this video of this person. They're oh, I live off the grid. And it's oh, how many acres do you have? You had 20 acres. It's bro, that's $1 million of land. That's insane. I mean, it depends on where you're at, but it's crazy. It's oh yeah, I live off the grid, and it's just it's all a facade. It's all this BS. And there's some people that make it work, but a lot of these off the grid people, they're oh my gosh, I have this land and I get rainwater and I filter it and I have a freaking solar panel system and I'm not relying on this and that, But the thing is, you're always connected. You're always connected whether you want to be or not. I don't even know how I got on that tangent, but basically, I don't want to do stuff probably more than half the time, but I do it anyway. I really did not want to go to the gym the other day. We went to the gym. We're trying to get the gains, right? I'm down 15 pounds over the past 3 months, and I've been building more muscle. You can see building a little bit more muscle. So I've been doing a lot of stuff I do not want to do. I think this social media one is probably one big one too that I have to get over. And probably if you guys are consuming this, you gotta start producing stuff too. A lot of people online will not tell you that, but you need to produce. You have to produce content or something, because especially now with AI and all this other stuff, all that's going to be left is personal brands and then specialized skills that AI cannot do. The job market's cooked. A lot of people are, if they went down the traditional path, they're really not doing well right now. Imagine, oh, I want to be a computer scientist, and once I get out of college, I'm going to make $100K a year, and then they didn't even graduate yet, or they just graduated and they have $80K worth of debt, and their job field's just absolutely gone. I want to be an artist. All right, great. And then your job field's just gone. So, yeah, I'm kind of all over the place, but just want to make the video to make it do stuff you don't want to do. I'm not like a crazy big source of wisdom or whatever. I'm not this like huge big person that's makes all this money. I drive a how old like an 8-year-old car. Pretty much everything I buy is used. Like I wouldn't say I have like the typical habits of like most people. Like I absolutely refuse to buy a lot of things just because it costs money. I've had where like I went out with like friends and I didn't eat because like like it costs money, where it's like, oh, I'll just get like the free bread or whatever, right? But yeah, I'm definitely not like a millionaire or anything, but we're trying to work towards that. But I'm just like, we're like, it's like where you have a plane and then the plane is going up, but it's not quite free flowing yet. I feel like we're in that part where like that initial takeoff takes a ton of energy, but like once you get up there, you're just soaring. And that's also the other thing too. If you put in the work in like now, you got to keep like you can't stop a plane mid like while it's going up. That's not how this works. You got to keep going. And a lot of people they'll like hop on a plane, like they'll like hop on an opportunity, right? And they go up and they go, I don't want to do it anymore, and they go back here and they go back down. I don't want to do it anymore, and they go, and then they go back down, right? But it's like, say like even if you're on the plane and you're like halfway up, you gotta stay on the plane. There's no option to get off. You have to stay. You have to commit to it. So that's what I found with online business. And yeah, like maybe I should have led with this, but I've sold over 5 million online. That does not mean I've made that much money. There's like a big discrepancy about that. Oh yeah, if you sell that much, then you must have that much money. No, that's not how it works. If you do quick Google search, you can look like the average profit margin of a e-commerce business is probably like 10%. So like, and then you have other fees. You have like if you have employees, you have like all this like other overhead stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it. Video's probably longer than what we need it to be, but whatever. We're doing it. If this helps one person, let me know. If you want something specific, like a video or a topic, let me know. But no promises I'll actually fulfill on it. Because like there was this one person where they were like, oh, you need to make this video. And then they got mad at me because I didn't make the video. I'm like, if I don't want to make the video, I'm not going to like make the video for them. I'm just not. I'm not going to do that. Like if I'm like, oh, like I'll do stuff that I don't want to do, but I'm not going to just like submit to some random person online because of their video request. I'll take it into consideration, right? But I'm not going to like, oh, just because, Shiny Hat 123 commented that I should make a video on this. It's like, I have to make it now. I'm not going to do that. I thought that was crazy. That was a isolated event I had. I thought that was insane, but yeah. World's weird. Keep going.